All eyes on Donald Trump's ambitious, very expensive and controversial missile defense shield for the U.S. homeland. Donald Trump has revealed his vision for a forthcoming Golden Dome missile defense program, a multi-layered $175 billion system that for the first time will put U.S. weapons in space. The Pentagon has cautioned for years that the latest missiles created by China and Russia are highly advanced, making it essential to develop new countermeasures. China and Russia have deployed offensive weaponry in space, including satellites capable of incapacitating essential U.S. satellites, potentially leaving the U.S. exposed to attacks. Now, Trump's Golden Dome missile defense plan was at least partially inspired by Israel's multi-tiered defenses, a virtually impenetrable shield known as the Iron Dome. However, building Iron Dome is a much more modest proposal than building a Golden Dome. What is the Golden Dome, and how is it different from Israel's Iron Dome? Here's all you need to know. Speaking from the Oval Office, Trump expressed his anticipation that the Golden Dome system will be fully operational before his term concludes, which is set to end in 2029, and will possess the ability to intercept missiles even if they are launched from space. Golden Dome is envisioned to include ground and space-based capabilities that are able to detect and stop missiles at all four major stages of a potential attack, detecting and destroying them before a launch, intercepting them in their earliest stage of flight, stopping them mid-course in the air, or halting them in the final minutes as they descend toward a target. So how does the Golden Dome compare to Israel's Iron Dome? The sophisticated system, developed over decades with considerable U.S. support, is capable of detecting incoming fire and deploying only if the projectile is headed toward a population center or sensitive military or civilian infrastructure. Israeli leaders say the system isn't 100% guaranteed, but credit it with preventing serious damage and countless casualties. There are three main differences between Trump's Golden Dome and Israel's Iron Dome. Let's now take a look at each one of them. First, the scale of the territory that requires safeguarding. Israel is over 400 times smaller than the United States, and its predominantly flat desert terrain is relatively straightforward to defend. Second, the missile threat is fundamentally different for the U.S. The Iron Dome is designed to intercept short-range rockets and artillery. It comprises the lowest tier of Israel's missile defense architecture, intended to counter unguided rocket and drone attacks from the Palestinian territories and Hezbollah-controlled Lebanon. On the other hand, the missiles that Russia and China have targeted at the U.S. are entirely distinct. They consist of large, formidable intercontinental ballistic missiles that rise into space and plummet back to the Earth at hypersonic velocities. The Iron Dome would never be able to intercept them. Last but not least, space technology. Unlike Israel's Iron Dome, Trump's Golden Dome includes technology in space. The concept involves placing satellites in orbit capable of detecting missiles as they launch and then intercepting them during the initial phase of their flight.